Buenas tardes, peeps. What's going on over there at Jeff's? I saw something. I thought I saw a little birdie told me that Mikey's over there crying. What's going on, Sue? My bird farm. What's going on, Tamara? Is Mikey crying again? Is he crying? Oh, Mikey. Flaky Jake, what's up? How you doing? How you doing? It's Nathan. How you doing? It's Nathan. How you doing? How's everybody doing? How's everybody's Friday? Marites vlog, how you doing? Good to see you. Ricky was here earlier, and Owens and the Queen. Namaste, Queen. Namaste. Shout out to Vic Ferrari. He'll probably be joining me in a bit. Probably. That's a maybe. But I heard little birdie told me that Mikey's over there crying at Jeff's. Oh, what is he crying about now? Let me see.
Those people that are calling me names aren't.
He's in his feelings again?
Aren't the ones that are.
Like what? Do you stand out because of your whiteness? Like, are you the only cracker in the place?
Ah.
Again, that's
What's wrong with Mikey?
That's something that's never called.
He's in his feelings. I don't know, people. I don't know. I can't really tell with Mikey. I can't really tell. He's in his feelings. I don't know, people. I don't know. I can't really tell with Mikey. I really can't. It's hard to tell. I did hear say he was telling Jeff that somebody was talking about him in a bad manner, in a bad way, and that he was going to destroy the person. I don't know who the fuck he's talking about. I don't know, man. You don't have to cape so hard if you like somebody. I don't think anybody's talking about Jeff. I think Mikey's just making that shit up, yeah, to prove that he's Jeff's friend or something. I don't know. I don't get it. You don't have to try so hard to be his friend, man. You don't gotta lie to him, because unless it's something I'm missing, I don't see anybody talking about Jeff in a bad way or making lies about Jeff. I really don't. Yeah, I saw that, Flaky. Just letting the chat totally roast Mikey. Yeah, well, yeah, it's gonna happen, I guess. You know what I mean? Yeah, I got some stuff. But before that, I don't get it. You know, he's usually peaceful over there. Talk about topics and stuff. I don't know why he brings the drama over there. You see what I'm saying? I'm sure the reason why people are over there trolling him is that he must have said something. I'll go back and watch. But I'm pretty sure he brought that drama there. You know what I mean? Because that's what Mikey does. And then he's complaining about it, you know? So he must have said something to bring that crowd over there, for sure. I can bet my life on it. I watched a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I was watching a little bit, and I watched a part where he was telling Jeff, yeah, those people keep talking about you. I'm going to go up there and destroy them. I don't know who he meant by that. I really don't. Whoever that is. I don't think, and like I said, I don't think anybody's talking about Jeff. I think Mikey's trying to prove to Jeff he's such a good friend that he comes up with these fucking scenarios, and I don't think he needs to do that. When he tries too fucking hard to be his friend, and it's unnecessary. It looks stupid, you know what I mean? I don't think Jeff gives a fuck, to tell you the truth. You know what I mean? Me and Jeff are not friends, but I can tell you he doesn't give a fuck, you know? So you crying to him about this person and that person. No, people got a problem with you. Not so much with Jeff, you know what I mean? So I certainly don't. I mean, I've had my run-ins with Jeff, but I don't lose no sleep at night because he's not associated to me, or he's not my friend, or he doesn't visit me. I don't visit him, or whatever. But I'm not losing any sleep over it. But Mikey, Jesus Christ, dude, you're beginning to get real cringy with this shit. But anyway, I do got some Mikey, some new stuff about Mikey made by, I think it was Proby's channel made one, and Mike's Chronicles, and I think Senior Citizen Sal dipped in, and I think even Glory Hole probably has one here. So I want to start out with this one though, because this one, the UFC is dipped into the slap fest. I like to call it. It's funny as hell. I'm gonna play a little bit and we'll get into the Mikey stuff. Shout out to Chiseled Adonis. This is his channel.
Let's be real here. This is a marketing ploy. I'm going to keep annoying you to download my ad block, and then you're going to get so fed up seeing
Alright, so boom. People getting slapped into the shadow realm once again. But take a look at this man's stance, bruh. Never in my life have I seen a sprinter's stance for a slap. Man's caressing the face that he's about to split in half. This is like marrying a stripper in the 90s in Miami. Now peep the form. Man's went lower than the white blood cell count of an HIV patient to slap this man. Critical hit, super effective.
Is he going after Mr. B? Really? He's going after Mr. B? Hey, what's going on? Sam, I didn't see you. What's up, Sam? Good to see you, Sam. I didn't see you. Holy shit, bro. Good to see you, man. I just happened to look up. Is he going after Mr. B? I don't know why, because Mr. B is so peaceful. Doesn't hardly troll fucking Mike. You know what I mean? It's like, shit. I really gotta go in now. Sam's some motherfucking nice in the building. Good to see you, Sammy. Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while, brother. So you know what? I'm gonna peek in over there real quick. See what's going on over there. Queen, namaste. Namaste, Queen. I'm gonna get to the Mikey stuff a little quicker than usual, I guess. Namaste. Okay. All right. So let's finish playing this. I'm gonna peek in over there, see what's going on over there.
If almost slapped the hair off a discount Little Dicky. Buddy struggling to stand up, looking more confused than a closeted Republican in the 2000s. Couldn't keep his balance like he was snowboarding for the first time. The human Pidgeotto lookalike wins. He took the slap like a champion, but his body didn't have the credentials to survive. Eyes rolling like a harlot in Dubai after a sheikh poops on her for 25 G's. Slap that man harder than inflation hit America. We even got an angle from the pelvis camera. Buddy went so low he might be eating ass down there. Peep the suicide cam. Man's hit the ground harder than a skydiver with no parachute. Look at the knees. On the ground looking like he just completed a set of voguing in a drag race.
Hey.
Pump the hurricane, bitch. Look at the homicide.
Hey, Sam, I love you too, my brother. Good to see you, man. Yeah, absolutely, man. Thank you so much. Rinky, what's going on, Rinky? Yeah, I'm gonna get into the Mikey stuff in a few. I just want to promote this channel a little bit. I've been watching the channel for such a long time, and I don't think he gets his just deserved. You know what I mean? So we'll get into it in a second.
Camera. This man was
Stinking
shaking like an app getting ready to get deleted. He was not prepared to be slapped like this. Mans is the epitome of this meme, because his face literally didn't look like he was afraid, but the back of his head was twerking. That dude part of the area.
Noel, how you doing, Noel? How you doing? I think that's Noel. I gotta give you a wrench, Noel. I don't know why you don't have a wrench. I don't think you've come over here before. Good to see you, Noel. But anyway, you know what? Let's skip this. I can always play this at some other point. Let's get to the Mikey stuff. So the first one I'm gonna play is I think it's a pretty old one. Oh shit, I don't know. Let's see. Let's go into it.
It's Mikey. What up?
I think it's Mikey Returns or something like
your
that.
hair is extra Mexican today.
This is from
Poofing up.
Mike's Chronicles.
You should have a sombrero on. The implosion
Mr. B.
of Jack Talcott is pretty epic. I mean,
I know, Mr. B. Somebody fill me in. What the fuck is wrong with Mikey? He's in his feelings today? Huh? Is Mikey feeling some type of way? Please, somebody let me know. Mikey's over there just starting to stink over there, boy. Shit. I don't know, Mr. B. I don't know. Somebody did something to him. I don't know. I did go over there like 10 minutes before I went live, and I heard him say something about, Jeff, yeah, they're talking about you, and if they keep talking about you, I'm going to destroy them. And that's about all I heard. Obviously, I had a go live, so I came back over here. But then I got some reports that he was over there getting trolled pretty hard. So it's something he did, obviously, because when I looked in earlier, it was pretty peaceful. It was him and Untrackable, Jeff and Untrackable just being peaceful, just talking about stuff. Mikey jumps up and I don't know, it flipped the script somehow. So yeah, you got to blame Mike for that. Forever, obviously, I'll look over it afterwards. Right now, obviously, I got a show to do, but if anybody wants to come out, let me know. All right, let's continue with this.
You know, I've trolled very lightly, and so have you. We lightly troll because if you come to boss at him, he'll just shut you out. Like he's very temperamental, But yeah, I tried to go up there a couple times and just kind of mess with him, but he bounces you off as soon as he gets angry. Very godly. He can't take the punches. He can't troll with you. But it's kind of funny, man. I look at him as satire, like a clown. Like you're watching a clown and you're laughing at a clown kind of thing. And like you said, like me, I troll. You troll. Other people will troll. But like you said, I don't think he's trolling. I think that's actually really who he is. I think he believes his convoluted nonsense. And that's what's kind of worrying, is that he actually believes that. I see a lot of mental illness there. It's a mentally ill guy who believes in his own nonsense. And people do adhere to it because the people like Julia or people like Sammy, whatever, they're so looking for any kind of acceptance, they're falling into his nonsense. Jack is he's not a prophet. He's not a godly guy. A godly man doesn't talk about BJ. Doesn't talk about BJs.
So Jack Talcott would be a better reference than your priest, because we know he had sex.
Well, hold up, Mikey. You talk about God a lot too, bro. You almost sound like you want to be a prophet. So, you know what I mean? You're not a church-going man. Although you do give classes, or what is it that you do at the church? Let me think. Do you counsel people at your church? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because he has a couple, he had at least one kid.
Right. But Hank wasn't willingly.
That's funny. So Flaky Jake says, he's booted Mikey off the panel. Ah, shit. He's shutting his live down. That's gotta be funny. I gotta go watch that shit later on. Thanks for the catch up, Flaky Jake. That's funny as hell, man. I wonder what they got into it about. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you, when I looked over there, it was pretty peaceful. All I heard was Mikey kind of gaslighting Jeff like he always does, pretty much. So didn't really pay much attention to it. So like I said, I went over here to do my live. So but I don't know why Mikey has to do that. You know what I mean? Trying to prove to lying to Jeff about people talking about him and stuff like that. Listen, you don't have to do that, bro. Jeff's gonna be your friend, irregardless of whatever you fucking do on here, Mikey, on YouTube. Jeff is always gonna be on your side. I don't know why you haven't figured that out. So stop telling Jeff that people are talking about him and that you're gonna destroy them, because you're not gonna do shit. All right, let's keep it real. All right, you're not gonna do a damn thing.
I think the more Jack stays on these platforms,
hey, Kane, thank you, Kane.
For every one person that likes him, there are 15 people that hate him.
Hey, Pop Rod.
So the negativity is outweighing the positivity. So in other words, for him to fix, he needs to kind of find himself again and get away from negativity.
Pop
and it
Rod.
might be to leave YouTube forever, to get away from the haters, to break away from the negativity. Because as Hank knows and Banana, there are certain people, I've been through it myself for years. There are people that will hate you no matter what you do.
Yeah.
You can make one mistake.
Jeff, I mean, Pat, yes, I know. The reports are coming in hard. Yeah. The only thing I can say, I'm not going to, I'll chop it up later. I'll look at the internet guy, what's going on. Just One Sue is going on. Good to see everybody. Pop Fried, everybody. All right. Yeah, like I said, Mikey I don't know, something happened to him, because when I went to Jeff's earlier, he wasn't up there. When I looked, it was him and Untrackable. And then Mikey went up there kind of pissed at something, at the world, I don't know, and started gaslighting Jeff. That's all I saw. But I'll be sure to watch it later.
5 years ago, and they'll talk about it 10 years from now, because they have nothing else to talk about.
Face to ace.
So at one point, if you want to heal yourself, your heart, your mind, your soul, sometimes you have to walk away from social media. What do you think, Hank? Me and Banana are different than you, Hank. Me and Banana are irritators. We come on and we laugh a little bit, and then we start wiggling in. and to kind of get information. But that's a little bit better than I am.
Shout out to
getting
Face is Ace. I've never seen the channel, but he seems legit. What's going on? Welcome, Face. What is it? Face the Ace. Okay, good stuff.
information, a better interviewer than me. But the thing is that there's different styles of panel hopping.
I mean, I used to love going on Joey's and kicking the whole panel's ass.
Yeah.
Joey's
Proby! What's going on, Pro?
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah,
I did start out as a troll a lot.
And I would troll.
Proby, thank you for making another video. I think you made one. Who else made another one? Shoot. What was it? Senior Citizen Sal made one. Then I got an OD. And then I got the Mike's Chronicles. Yeah, this is Mike's Chronicles. I think you made this a couple days ago. Thank you.
I would troll him so hard. People thought they were trolling me, but I'm trolling them, and it's funny because I'm jumping around and spreading discourse and jumping back on and jumping off and jumping back on. But it's never ending. Once you start that drama circle, it can never end. You have to continue that nonsense. Tony Lip punches the guy like at the club in the beginning, and it's Mikey Cerrone. That's his name. There was a Cerrone. Yeah, there was a Cerrone crime family. There was. So.
Are you in this? Are you getting some payola?
Not me. No. I was never a part of that. No, never was a part of that. But my family was. But I was
Hayes
never a part
Motivation.
of that.
What's
I don't
going
go on
on?
many panels anymore. I only go on a couple. Like I came on yours, of course, and then I go on Jeff's every now and then. I go on a couple panels that you guys don't know about, but they're large panels, and they're in a different sector.
There we go.
Was it that wild, Mike? Was it that crazy? Mike, was it just unbelievable that I showed Jack as a rapist?
Hey, Perry.
Snafu, before you... No, that's okay. Hold on. Snafu. Yeah, Snafu, before you go into your... No, hold on.
All right, this is when allegedly Mikey owned Snafu. I've never seen Snafu before. I don't know who he is, but I don't think he owned him.
Hold on, before you go into your rant, before you go in...
And me and Hampanana had words, but Hampanana
real
on quick cupcake was rapist saying, oh,
who's
you're
a
so great in
pedophile?
front of
Who's a rapist?
people. You're promoting rapists, dude. You're supporting that shit.
Who?
Stop off from one.
Perry.
I hate Jack. We're just talking shit about him.
I've seen you go in there glazing his balls.
Yeah, he goes to super big ass channels like what is it? The messy, slushy thing and the other place, which he's not really part of those channels. He claims to be, but he's not.
Fucking discrediting Chemo's interview.
To fucking trash talk him.
Face the Ace.
To
You're
troll
welcome.
him. Right.
You know what
Snafu, I'm not Snafu. I love PETA. So Snafu, I love PETA. No, it's okay. Let someone else talk. Snafu, I love PETA. I love animals. But I will beat a zebra's ass. Are you down?
You ain't gonna beat this. Hey, Mike. I know you love your YouTube channel. Have you ever heard of the Strike Team?
Hey, you know what? That zebra guy and this guy's hat matches. You think they're from some type of gang or something? I don't know. You tell me.
I don't have any content. I have zero content.
I know they know what the Strike Team is. There's
I have tons of trolls I can release. Dude, I have no content.
You can release them. Let's play that game. Let's play that game.
I'm going to attack a guy who has no video. Snafu, you're an old Indian guy who beats his dick to tranny porn. I know because I sit and I beat my Indian dick and go,
Mike the pedophile.
Hey, maybe he ran out of boogers. Maybe he has no balls to scratch anymore. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know that man's depression. But he was pretty... I could tell he was in a bad mood, though. I heard he took it out on Mr. B for some fucking reason. So, all right. So, we take care of it over here. It's all good, Mr. B. I got your back, bro.
Okay. Is that proven? Would you like me to drop your real name?
There we go.
Yo, Snafu, anyway, thank you, come again. Thank you, come again.
Talk about the video. I know where you live by your IP address right now. You don't think I know?
Okay, come over. Come over.
Talk about the video.
Yeah, come on.
What's going on, Bart?
I know where you're at right now. This second.
Snafu, come over. Come over. In Virginia, we love our guns. We love our guns in Virginia. Come on over. Come over.
Now, you correct me if I'm wrong. Somebody that was over there longer than I was, anyway. I don't know if Bart was or Mr. B. It was pretty chilling. It was, typical Jeff, untrackable. Just chilling, talking about stuff. At one point, I went back right before I went live, and Mikey was gaslighting. I could tell he was gaslighting Jeff about somebody talking about Jeff, and he's going to destroy them for talking about Jeff, and that he's not going to take that shit. So obviously, that started when Mike went up there. It wasn't Jeff and Untrackable. Something must have happened. Mikey must have brought some bad vibes over there or something, because it wasn't like that when I looked.
Deep dive on Mike. We're gonna contact people of his past, and we're gonna do a Mike tells.
So what?
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do
so
a Mike.
Mike,
I'm gonna contact your exes, your wife, maybe your ex-wife. I'm gonna look into who you kissed. We're gonna find out who Mike is now.
So
Mike,
Mike,
be part of Mike tells.
did you
Mike
know
tells
Mr.
you
Journalist
to
lost
make
like over 12 channels?
Mike,
Lost over 12 YouTube channels because he can't follow policy and code? Did you know that, Mike?
Well, Snafu, let me say this, Hank.
Right, somebody listen. If you don't want to smoke, you kind of just join what Jeff is doing. You don't start talking about other things, about the community, about people. You keep it about the topic, because as far as I know, and I'm not really friendly with Jeff, but he doesn't really talk about the community at large and people and this and that. He keeps it on topic. So if Mikey goes up there to gaslighting, obviously people are going to catch it, and we're going to make clips about it, and we're going to laugh at it, because that's what we do. Yes, sir?
No, let me say this real quick. And Snafu, you do. No, it's okay.
You put pedophile symbols online. You literally
you do whatever you want. I would
Jolie.
Going after certain people. I'd be careful.
I'd be careful going after certain people. You don't think
Hey,
I'm
beautiful.
you motherfuckers near me and my family? I'm a whistleblower.
You're nothing, dude. You have proof.
Let me see if I can find a little better clip. Him and Snafu go back and forth for a little while. Or I can actually play this some other point. I got some good stuff.
Can you imagine?
Not to say that it's good. It's not good content. It's great content, but I want to cover. Let's see what Senior Sensal did.
He was great.
Like how nice they were. Like, this is the best being stopped by a cop experience.
Yeah. So because of Jeff's experiences, he speeds on purpose. He's looking for some hot cop daddy. You looking for a hot cop daddy?
But I have no problem getting arrested. Like, if all they're doing is taking you to jail, that doesn't mean that you're gonna stay there. Anything's gonna happen from there. So if I think that there's a mistake or it's unlawful or whatever,
what's with the music?
I'm willing to sort that out at the jailhouse.
Sure.
I'm not gonna fight to keep from going to jail. It's not a big deal for me to go get processed in jail.
And it's really hard with the women officers. It's really hard, and I know some women watching or listening are going to get mad, but it is hard with women officers. I had to work with a woman. One time, and we were in a really bad area, and she was pretty shitty. Like, she wasn't like assertive. Like, she, this little lady, she's a little lady, and she just wasn't trying to put her hands on people. And we're getting into like a physical altercations, and she's just like sitting there watching, and it's like, why are you even here? Like, well, if you're not going to scrap with me, what are you doing? And it was tough. It was really tough, working with.
Thank you, Jody.
Oh, well, I don't want to get in trouble. I'm like, well, okay, well, then don't wear the uniform. Like, if, like, in other words, we went somewhere, right? We were at the social services building off of Granby Street in Norfolk. See, the details, I'm not making this up. We're at the social services building off Granby.
No, you're not making this up.
Granby Street in Norfolk, right by the courthouse. And the person was highly intoxicated, and they were in line to go to the Union Mission. So in other words, the mission will give up to 50 people a night a room for the night, like homeless people. And this person, they will not take you if you're highly intoxicated or you're under the influence, if you're high. They're not going to take you. They don't want the liability of having somebody under the influence at their mission. So we were like, look, I was like, look, you need to, you can't, unfortunately, man, I'm sorry, you can't, you're not going to be able to be admitted tonight, because we were called there. So what does he do? He just hits me. He swings at me. And I'm like, this is a bad idea. For him, it's a bad idea. And it was.
You know what I've noticed? That Mikey has stepped up the game again about him being a cop. Now, all the clips I've been watching lately, he's been telling people on other panels that, he alludes to it. I was a cop. And, I thought he backtracked a while back, and he said he wasn't a cop. It was something else. So basically, he's never going to let that go. He's going to tell, especially the new people, that he used to be a police officer. We all know that Mikey was no fucking cop. All right.
In the winter time. So we
all had Paul, what's going on, Paul?
And I remember I pulled his coat over the back of his head. So I covered him in his own coat, and I had to put him on the floor. And she's just standing there going, I'm like, are you going to help me? Like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? Like, so I was able to get him, and subdued. And then, unfortunately, he ended up going to jail because a sergeant showed up. But it's
Sarge.
she just stood there and watched me wrestle with this guy. It's like, you're not going to jump in? So it was wild, and it's something silly. It was.
Are you claiming that your cop partner didn't do her job? That's what you're saying, Mikey. That's what you're saying. That's your story. Your woman cop partner didn't do her job. You had to do it by yourself. Oh, wow.
But man, it's just one of those crazy. And I did know personally there was 2 lady cops that they were partners, which is rare to have 2 ladies.
No, it's not.
But they were badass.
How rare is it? I see it all the time. Women cops, yes, partners. Why not? How is it? Is it rare? I don't know where I'm at. I see it all the time.
Like these 2 lady cops, and they would beat the piss out of people. Like they were no joke. No, they were great. It's all about Jeff. It's all about energy. It's all about.
Jeff seems really interested in anything you're saying, brother. That poor Jeff is almost falling asleep on your ass, man. Yeah, your stories are beginning to weigh on him for sure.
Dude, that's all it is.
Oh yeah, cops have to read.
He's a goof.
Yeah.
He's a goof.
Like they were no joke. No joke.
No joke.
No, they were great.
They were great.
It's all about Jeff. It's all about energy. It's all about attitude. That's all it is.
Oh yeah, cops have to be able to read energy.
Yeah. I had the different vibe. I had the really big, big guy, big curly hair. Come on there. Hey, what's going on, guys? Let's figure this out. Jeff, I'm all innocent. I was so innocent. I was like, how can we fix this? And then everyone's like, fix this?
And you know what it is? I think your stories are beginning to get real fucking boring. And yeah, it's almost predictable what you're gonna say, Mikey. Yeah.
Kick him in the head. I'm like, no, that's not my personality. Like it was an eye-opening experience.
Cagney and Lacey, that's the 2 cops that. And then that guy said, Mike worked with 2 female cops named Cagney and Lacey. Exactly. Yeah. That's funny as fuck.
Hey, Elena, how's it going? What's up?
Elena.
Hi.
No, neither one of you can. Why do you come to my channel and try to play out your fights? Don't do that.
By the way, that's not me. That's the way it was edited. Let me see if I can. I don't think I can do anything about that. Let me see. I can barely hear it. Well, I didn't know it was like this. I only watched some of it. All right, let's go on to the next one. I'll try to fix it somehow, some other time. All right. So we have this one coming up. I played that one. Okay, I'm doing that. Okay. I think this is the oldie, but a goodie.
But I'm like,
all right. Let's start.
Have you ever had a IQ test?
There we go. The IQ.
Yes.
How smart are you? What were the results?
151. The Rico Squad wants you to live your best life and be the best person you can be.
Rico Squad.
That's all we want.
What's going on, Kane?
I'm a contractor. My son's a PI, and they put us on alert.
What? His son's a PI now? What the fuck? Why did I just learn that? Damn it. Why did I know that? What's going on, Kane? Good to see you.
My son was a pro drifter. A drifting track. Yeah, he told.
Oh, he was a drifter. He was a PI. What else was he, Mike? Tell us.
So let me address Sam Samsonites. People do love me. My family loves me, and I'm not broke. Can you get rid of Sam? Can you get rid of Sam, please?
Get rid of Sam. Get rid of Sam.
My family loves me. His entire family hates him. My entire family hates him. That's why his wife kicked him out and lives with his father. Yeah, well, that's okay. That's okay. That's all right. That's all right. I'm looking up. Okay, your name is.
Now nobody else is reading that, but you, Mike. You gotta keep in mind. You bring this upon yourself, bro. The chat is down there. You're up there. You can be talking about just about anything you want, but you want to call out and you want to read chats that are about you. Obviously, people do it because they know you're gonna pay attention. You fucking dummy.
On the deed, you live with your dad. Okay, got it. So this is Combat Wombat. That's who this is.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. So this is Wombat.
Oh, it's Wombat. Yeah,
doxed me
okay.
then. So that's Wombat. That's who that is. That's who that is. So
Pat S, what's going on, Pat?
Yeah, Diana's Wombat as well. That's Wombat as well. Yeah, that's Wombat as well. Like all this other shit, and then when I banged it, it was Wombat.
Yeah, he banged it. Hey, J Dub is in the building.
Banged it. It was Wombat.
Good reason, right? So.
Sure. So I have a very agmatic personality. Like I'm very.
Kane, good to see you, Kane Corson, mom.
I was an attractive guy.
J Dub's in the building.
So I had
hit the like button for Angel NFL.
And I had the looks to back it. So I pulled a lot of women. I did. I'm not going to lie to you, gentlemen. I did. I had a lot of interaction.
Agmatic.
And this girl is talking to me. And she was like 22, 23 years old. And she's like hitting on me. And I'm 50.
Is this the one from the Dollar Tree? Is that the one? Let's see. Because he met one in the Dollar Tree that was chasing him almost out the fucking door. He was so fucking sexy. Yes. Yes, he found a woman in Dollar Tree and he was chasing them all over the aisles. She was drooling all over Mikey. Yeah, whatever.
Like, I'm just like, but it was the energy. So she said to me, this is what, gentlemen, hear me out. She goes, I broke up with my ex. I think I told Jeff this other day, broke up with my ex, blah, 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 blah. And I think a lot of women have a daddy complex. They want the older man. They want the older, good-looking man. But you have to be good-looking, and you have to be agmatic.
You gotta be agmatic, like Flaky Jake says. Yeah, say ag. You gotta be agmatic. If you're not agmatic, you just don't got it.
When I come into a room, everybody stops and turns and looks. And Jeff can attest to that. Like
I can.
Yeah.
Maybe not for the reasons you think, but I could definitely attest.
She said to me, she goes, I'm about to go home to my apartment by myself. I'd love to have someone come with me. Don't take a pity bang. This is what I told her.
Don't take what?
No.
What? So, hold up. Did I miss something? Don't take a pity bang. So she offered herself to you, Mikey. That's what it was. Cause you glazed right over that part. We were right to the bang part. I don't know.
Jeff, I swear to God, I don't know this person. I said, don't take a pity bang.
Don't take a pity bang
from me. Don't settle.
But not.
I mean, she was a really, really good.
Yeah, you don't want to be smelling like orangutan for the rest of the week.
And but she told me her whole life story. Like, I don't even know this person. She's like, yeah, I'm struggling, and I don't know if I like girls or guys, and but my ex was really cool about it. I'm like, I don't know you, lady. I don't even know who you are. And she's like, yeah, I'm going home by myself.
At the dollar store.
At Dollar Tree.
Even Jeff can't contain himself. He's laughing at him too.
I'm like, what's going on?
Allow me to add some context.
I'm not going to pick up near the amount of people at the dollar store that Mike would. They're going to be weirded out by me for the same reason.
Man, the dollar store got to be a hot spot. Fuck, who would have known?
We had a basic conversation, and we stepped outside of the store and just had an amazing conversation.
It sounds like a sticky situation.
She felt my energy. I felt her energy. And she
How long did y'all talk?
About 30 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
The Dollar Tree.
Oh, you love that.
Hey, the Dollar Tree hoes. Damn it. What the fuck? Y'all, you single men. Take notes, okay? Dollar Tree hoes.
Dollar Tree story. That's a true story.
In fact, let me check if we even have a Dollar Tree here.
That's a true story. And she probably would have torn me apart because she's so young. She was young. She probably would have torn me apart. She's like in her mid-20s. Everyone can be a hot daddy. I'm a hot daddy. I am. I'll hook you up.
Yeah, Mike can be your wingman. Have you found a good wingman? Sometimes that can make the difference.
Yeah,
No,
dude. I've gotten so many of my friends laid. It's
Oh
ridiculous.
my God, he's got so many
It just,
friends.
for me, like spitting game for them. Like and
So all right, let's get it straight. So Mikey, you spit game for your friends to get laid. Okay, all right, that's what. Okay, all right. Let me catch up.
and I hook them up, and they're like, "Here you go." So yeah, no, you need a good talker. Sorry, Hank, go ahead. Jack, to answer your question, I think it's more pertinent to have children around your life cycle because it's not fair to have, a child at 70 years old, that's going to be 20 something. I just don't think that's,
Yeah, Ricky.
I think you should have children when you can be relative in their life. My kids, I had my children at 23, 24 years old, but just like
He never
people that
directly
have children in their
shows
60s and 70s,
Test
it's just a
doesn't care what he
cultural
says,
difference.
yeah.
That's all. I'm not saying they don't.
Sidewalk on the street so that the restaurants could still serve food and not have to be completely open.
Oh, that's not up your alley, Jody. That's not your type. I know you might get such a type. You do a lot of talking and no action type dude. Obviously, yeah, I know what you're saying, Jody. Yeah, he would bore you to death.
Definitely.
No.
I'll be back, Jim. I'll be back. I gotta take something. I'll be back.
Okay. How can that be?
Say hi to Mike. That's right. IG. You're
It's
right.
funny because I'm extremely alpha. Like when I come in,
I say hi to Mikey, guys. Let's not be rude.
Saying like in person, but I'm the first person to get on my knee and talk to someone about anything they need to talk about, and I'll cry with them. I'll hug them.
Why on your fucking knee? Can't you talk sitting up or standing up? Why you gotta be on your knee?
Cry with them.
I do
Anybody
recommend
else, feel
not
free to
calling
jump in.
yourself alpha though, because that sounds horribly cringe.
Just don't bite me. But
Yeah.
do you think the Sasquatch? Do you think the mongrels were the best fighting force to ever live?
The mongrels.
Mongrels?
Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan.
I don't know what a mongrel is.
Genghis Khan.
Oh,
Genghis
Genghis
Khan.
Khan. That's a Mongol, not a mongrel. I thought you said
You got it wrong again.
It's my accent. Yeah. They said Genghis Khan killed so many people it changed the trajectory of the earth.
Oh, Jesus.
That's
Dude, this motherfucker he's wilding. He's got to be tripping. He's got to be tripping on something for sure.
Hey,
No,
that's what they said.
No, that's not what they meant. What they meant was that not only did he eliminate so many males, but he and his sons impregnated so many females that it altered the ecological structure of our genome.
In the Christian mythology, Paradise Lost, William Blake, Percy Shelley.
It's very important. I think it's very important to understand that even as a Christian, as I am, I'm not going to keep going in circles.
Kalabu, what's going on? Happy
baptized
Friday,
Roman Catholic,
Kalabu.
became a Christian,
Kayalabu.
switch.
Kayalabu.
It's which is very, it's very the same.
Wait, did you say earlier you were baptized Christian and you became
Welcome.
Catholic?
We've had this argument before. He does not consider Catholics Christian. And they're
Thank you,
definitely
boo.
a denomination of Christianity.
We have a new boo.
It's opposite though. They are the continuation of
Shout out to
original
Boo,
Christians.
wherever she's at.
Like,
yeah, well, the Orthodox would.
If you want to talk about words, definitions, it should be opposite. Like they are Christians and the others are like Protestants.
Dobez, I've had this argument with him 4 or 5 times now.
Trump created Space Force for a reason. He created Space Force to allegedly combat extraterrestrial threats. That's why he created Space Force.
Oh, geez.
I go on panels that are about politics and law and stuff like that. I mean, I jump to different genres.
Genres.
Yeah.
The genres.
Genres.
Sounds like a disease.
But I don't think he's a bad dude. I don't feel he's a bad guy. But he's just, I think
Don't
he's
catch any gongras.
misconstrued about you. Like he doesn't understand the way that you do things. Misconstrued, is that the word?
No.
What did you chew? He said something about chewing. What?
Misconstrued. Yeah.
Miscrewed?
It's one of those things where, they're trying to attack the other side.
No, he doesn't have titties.
They need that to keep going. But I went up there and I was like, I was like their darling. If you go back and look, like I was like running the panel. Yeah.
Sorry, no, I'm just looking at the thing.
Misconstrued. But I was kind of running the
yeah.
narrative. And that's what I do. I go up on panels, I run the narrative.
You do? Where? Where do you do that, Mikey? Tell me. Drop the link, won't you?
The biggest thing is this. These people are fucking pathetic.
We miss
They're
you too,
going
J-Dub.
live over YouTube.
I do.
I mean, they're fucking pathetic.
I miss you, J-Dub.
Fuck, I'm gonna dox all these people. I'm gonna dox the fuck out of these people. Holy shit, dude. Yo, Lord Doc is a piece of fucking shit. We were chill.
Well, we knew that when you went over there 50 times, and I fucking
look at this drunken moron. He's calling me a woman. Yo, I would beat the fuck out this motherfucker. Yeah, radiation is something else. But I think.
Shout out to Lord Doc. Somebody reported something. Then they said, you know, anyway. In any case, shout out to Lord Doc. I haven't seen him in a while. I hope he's well.
I think I'm not exactly sure. Not an astronaut, but I think when you go into outer space, there's a lot of radiation. I believe. I think there is. I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah, the atmosphere doesn't protect you or anything. So yeah, there's more
Fantasies.
So you need some kind of protection. So I'm wondering if you do believe in like ETs and flying saucers, and they say they're always like dark. Are they coated in lead? I mean, so to deflect from the radiation in the atmosphere. In space travel, this is a great thing when they say space travel, like advanced space travel, you age like.
You know what? I would hate to have somebody, if I travel to Puerto Rico, which is about 3 hours and a half, or any type of traveling, imagine this guy next to you just fucking babbling your fucking ear off all fucking the whole flight or the whole train ride or whatever. Yeah.
More than you would normally age on Earth.
It's babbling nonsense.
They attribute it to gravity.
Tripping.
But what if it's because of radiation? So people always say if you travel long distances in space, it's because the time continuum, whatever they want to call that, where time stands, it works.
The more words said it.
Differently in outer space, but I think it's the exposure to radiation. I think the radiation in outer space is what makes people older when they just. There's cloud seeding and there's things they put up to protect
mechanism
rays. You know, because
that's the first time hearing about this. I'm not saying it's a lie, but I've never heard about them putting up anything to protect us, like by seeding the clouds with
that space continuum thing. Didn't I hear that in Back to the Future or something? I don't know. Sounds like it to me.
Well, cloud seeding is very true. There's thousands of.
Paul, what's going on, Paul?
I know that. I just didn't know they were trying to block out sun rays with it.
They can make it. You're good. They can. One of the biggest places that cloud seeds the heaviest is Dubai. The desert, when they make all these man-made islands, they make these fake lakes and stuff, and they cloud seed. And those are energy weapons. And that's the precursor to basically the.
We're gonna jump back to this. I just want to see what else I have back here. We're gonna jump back to that one.
Okay. Hola, Mike. How's it going?
Hello there. What's going on? Let me do my drunken slur.
So you did watch the video.
Oh, yeah, it's funny. I was completely trolling, but it's okay. It's all right. I didn't realize Eric is like really tight with Cheesehead and Chunky Jake. They're tight.
He was
they're like,
I remember this. Okay.
Well, he's like they're like adopting him into their whole little genre there. That's great.
Yeah.
Eric, did you feel comfortable? Did you feel comfortable with like Cheesehead and Jake, your white brothers? Did you feel comfortable?
I think this is the one where Mikey's really jealous of Erica about Doo going up on Cheese's panel, if I remember correctly.
What is your relationship, Mr. Cerrone, with the cheesy one and the girthy one?
Sure. So basically, I actually at one time, me and Jake actually got along. For some reason, Cheesy Dick always hated me because I took the focus away from him, and he always had it out for me. And he can say whatever he wants to say. The truth is this. The truth is, he gave Joe an ultimatum. He did. He gave a grown man, gave another grown man an ultimatum.
Yeah.
It's either him or me. Joe's like,
didn't happen, but hold up. I'm still looking for another one. Or if not, we'll backtrack. All right, let me see if it's this one. All right.
What they don't realize is this. What they don't realize is this. I'm a federal officer, so that's fine. They can do whatever they want, but they're going to be met with repercussions.
Oh, okay. Here's it going.
I want to come up and talk to human beings.
No, these ladies tear Mikey apart from limb to limb. I've never seen Mikey troll so fucking hard. Shout out to these ladies. I can't remember the name of the channel. Somebody remember, just put it out there. Just drop the link. Yeah, really, really funny stuff.
You're a bunch of
Whatever.
Salute.
Hi,
Mike. Rico Squad. You know what I'm saying?
Have a good night, Mike.
Now, Mikey, if you hear something, yeah, he's claiming to be Rico Squad. They gave him a chance over there. Honorary Puerto Rican. Well, I think it lasted about 2 or 3 weeks until Latin Pain kicked his dumb ass out. But he's up there screaming Rico Squad, and it's really ridiculous.
All right, goodbye,
no short dick, man.
Rico.
Dick, man.
Goodbye, ACO woman.
Mike always ass handed to me.
Yo, Rico Squad.
Oh, that's annoying as fuck, bro, dude. You can't. I hope he. Yeah. Well, he's not part of that. I shouldn't have to worry about it anymore because he's not part of that Rico Squad anymore.
Rico Squad, PGI app, just PGI just Rico Squad, the real
What got into you, Mikey, with the Rico and everything? Yeah, you know what I mean? Listen, being Puerto Rican is not, what you think, bro. It's a lot of pressure being Puerto Rican, Mikey. I think it was too much for you. That's why you cracked.
Hey, Mike.
I knew eventually he'd rage quit. Boom, bitch. Oh my gosh. He'll be back in about 2 more minutes.
Oh, thank you.
He's embarrassing to New Yorkers.
Oh yeah, it's embarrassing.
He's embarrassing.
Thank you, Mr. B.
Yeah, that's true.
Next.
Yeah, I'm
I don't
Rico
like the
Squad.
fact you ain't fucking Rico Squad, nigga. I said you ain't.
Oh.
I'm kicked out. You would catch a beat down, bro. You would catch a beat down.
Yeah, you kicked out.
Yo, you fake as funk,
All right,
bro.
there you go.
You ain't doing nothing to nobody. You look like Webster.
Yeah, but Proby, you're right. He doesn't represent any fucking channel well. He did it to Joe. Obviously, he did it to fucking Latin Pain. Yeah, he's not a good representation of himself. He's not going to represent a channel.
Who you talking about?
Beat down.
Wait, who you talking about, Mike?
I'm talking about that Artie guy. He would catch a beat down. That cat would catch an epic beat down. That's all. That's all.
Respectfully, you shouldn't be talking no type of shit, Mike, because I've seen you kiss ass, Artie's ass plenty of times.
I love the picture.
So respectfully, you shouldn't be talking no type of shit towards nobody, Mikey.
I've never met Artie. I've never met him before.
No, I'm not talking about Artie. I'm talking about you, Mike. I'm talking about you. You're talking shit about Artie now, but you kissed his ass plenty of times on other panels. So you really shouldn't be.
Now, Jess, as far as Jess is concerned, I haven't seen Jess in a while. You know what I mean? Not that me and her were tight. That was a common thing. People were asking me if I knew Latin Pain. Yes, he was a cool channel. He happened to be Puerto Rican. Jess was Puerto Rican, but I wasn't close to them as. Wow, I don't know why people would think that. Maybe because I'm Puerto Rican, but yeah, I wasn't really close to those people. But shout out to them anyway. You know what I mean? Nothing against them.
Talking shit about nobody.
No, I haven't. I think
shouldn't talk shit about nobody.
Okay, Jess.
But hold on. But he just get He's just saying his opinion.
Why I'm saying. Mike knows exactly
okay, I don't know.
Yeah, because he be in Artie's chat.
Exactly, J-Dub.
Thank you, big bro. Thank you.
What's his YouTube name? What comes up on his name? I don't know who he is.
It's just Mike.
Oh, it just comes up Mike?
Exactly, Kane. You got it.
I don't know.
Puerto Ricans all know each other.
For you, Mike.
Yeah.
But I get tired of you constantly switching sides. To 1 minute you talking shit about somebody, and the next minute you bigging them up when you in their chat. I love you to death. You know, and I got nothing but love and respect for you.
See, that's the problem with Mikey. When he goes to other channels, when he speaks about Jeff's, it's about us. Or the other day, somebody new came up on Jeff's. A drunken guy. I seen that. A drunken. He was saying the N-word back and forth. I'm not gonna play that here. If it gets edited and beeped out because the N-word was just slung around too fucking much for my taste. But yeah, so Mikey was explaining we do this like this here. You know, it's not we, Mike. You don't pay the StreamYard. You may be part of the channel somehow, but it's not a we thing. It's I don't know what he takes it upon himself to say we, because all he does is really act like a fool. If that's considered we, I don't know.
But I'm gonna call shit what it is, and you know me, I don't got no hair on my tongue. My name is Talking Ish for a reason. I'm gonna talk my shit. I've seen you talk shit about a lot of people, and then you turn right around and you kissing their ass in the chat.
I think Mob Ties.
Yes, Flake, it's sad. It's really sad.
In this altercation, I think Mob Ties was right. I think that he was stern.
I'm not talking about Mob Ties. I'm telling you, I've seen. You forget this is my brother's panel. I can tell my brother to drop you down and you're out. Don't play with me.
It's sad that, like I said, right before I went live, he's up there. He's telling Jeff, I'm gonna destroy whoever's talking about you. And Jeff is like, oh well, let him talk. You know, I don't care about that. And he's like, no, I'm gonna take it upon myself to destroy them. And I'm like, nobody's talking about Jeff. Why are you gaslighting? Are you trying to prove to Jeff that you're a good friend? That's not a good way, by lying to him about people allegedly talking about him. You know what I mean? Because when he looks around, there's nobody really talking about Jeff. You know what I mean? So stop lying to your friend. If you consider him a friend, stop lying. You don't have to do that. You're going balls to the wall like you want to marry the man or something. You know what I mean? Yeah, friends like you, I don't fucking need.
Drop me down. Drop me down.
Don't play stupid with me. I'm the wrong fucking one for you to get disrespectful with. You got me fucked up. Don't play yourself, Mike. But Bucks just fucking said it. He seen you in Artie's chat plenty of times kissing his ass.
I remember that,
you want to sit here talking about Artie will get his ass whooped and all types of shit, but you don't have that same energy when you're in his fucking chat licking his ass.
You ain't us.
Fuck out of here with that fucking shit, stupid.
I remember that.
That's a whole fact. That's why when he said that, I'm like, damn, Mike's shooting at Artie. What are you shooting at Artie for?
Yeah, look, I don't know him. I don't know him. It's the first time I ever shared a panel with him.
See, what Mikey doesn't understand, some of these panel, they seem like they're arguing, but they're not. Okay, so Mikey takes it. You know, obviously he started to swing at somebody that was near and dear to them. While it seemed they were beefing, they were really not beefing. That Artie and them, Latin Pain and all them, I know the community. I've watched their channels. And it sounds like they're beefing, but if you know the culture, if you know what they're talking about, if you know what they're about, they're not beefing. So by Mikey swinging at one of them, he's swinging at all of them. So that's what you get for kissing ass.
But look, I gotta get up out of here.
I want Mike to come back up. Mike needs to bring his fucking ass back up. Since he like running his fucking mouth so much, he need to bring his ass back up to the fucking panel and run his shit over here.
Here go Mike.
There you go.
Good. What's up, Latin Pain?
Yo, Mike, what's your problem, Mike?
No problem. No problem. I was trying to bait him into talking more. That's all I was trying to do.
Oh, that's what it was.
Why you do that? You're a troll, nigga. That's some troll work.
I learned from you, son. I learned from you.
Nah, if you would have learned from me. Nah, you ain't learned from me.
You ain't learned from him, nigga. You obviously everything.
That's the ultimate fucking cringy kiss ass. I learned from you, sir. I learned from you. Oh God.
You've been teaching everybody. You learned the wrong fucking thing, nigga. Go give that credit to somebody else because you ain't learned that shit from him.
Yeah, I'm Rico Squad.
I don't like it. No, you ain't fucking Rico Squad. I said
you ain't Rico Squad.
So I'm kicked out. I'm kicked out.
Nigga, we never said that you was. We never said that you was.
You can join me now, Mikey. We got kicked out of whips on YouTube.
Oh shit.
Something I can't
save you, my nigga.
Everywhere you fucking go, every time I hear somebody's bad mouthing you, what do? I sit there and I stand up for you. I'll be like, nah, that's not.
Dude, you know what? If you would have just played your position, man, you would have been chilling with Latin Pain and Jess and them. You would have just fucking chill. But you don't know how to chill back and fucking relax. You gotta put you do too much, Mikey. You do too much. You be tripping.
Mikey, leave Mike alone. Mike a good person.
Okay,
Mike is a funny guy. He just like to have. Let me talk. I'm talking. Have manners when I'm talking. Everywhere I fucking go, somebody want to bash you. I stand up for you and I be like, you know what? Nah, he a good dude. He just like to joke sometimes. Sometimes he take his jokes a little bit too far. But I've been watching you on the low, nigga, and you go into messy situations and messy fucking places, and you always got the Rico Squad in your mouth. Don't be fucking repping us when you out there in fucking messy situations, nigga, because you bring that fucking dirt back with you.
Exactly.
Our
That's what he does.
squad is not roach infested, nigga.
Now, I like to see Mikey try to call Jess a B word or something else. I don't think it would work out well for him. Not that you know, physically, but he would he would get embarrassed probably. Now I'm trying to remember. Did he ever talk shit about Jess on Hat Banana? He probably did. He probably did.
It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G. Snoop Dogg.
Excuse me. What set are you? Now get the fuck out of my library.
Yo, why? I never seen this before.
Are you serious? I'm dead serious.
This is a little unreal. What have I done to bother you?
You're ripping a set on my turf.
Dude, I'm just wearing a bandana.
Yeah, well, it's the wrong color.
Gang bang my set on every one of them. Some things, sons, they just won't change. Fools don't respect nothing but the gang bang.
If you want to go be a fucking roach, go be that shit over there. But you don't bring that shit back to the fucking squad, nigga.
No, I didn't bring anything back, but
I know he was up there at Dave's, and he was and I have it here, but I thought about it, and I was like, he says well, he repeats something that's really, really bad. Just think about it, guys. You use your heads. I don't want to say it here. But he kept saying it over and over that he fucking ruined the whole clip, pretty much. You know what I mean? So it's really hard to cover something when Mikey is saying, I mean, he's really graphic what he's telling Thumper. And he may be right, but he's really, he goes overboard. I mean, you can just call him a P, E, D, and O, and that's it. You don't have to go into you do this to this and this. You know what I mean? So I could barely stomach it. You know what I mean? So I might not. And I don't plan on playing it here, obviously, because he just, and it's because of Mikey. Cheese does a good job. Who else was up there? It's a great clip, but it's ruined. I would have to edit it somehow and try to take all that out because nobody wants to hear that shit.
I want to explain to you one thing. There is a sock account of me with my sane avatar that's saying all this egregious stuff. It's not me. It's not me.
All right, so let me explain something to you. Okay? I've seen you plenty of times when Payne goes live and Artie is on Payne's panel, and you sit there and you joke with Artie, and you're like, you know what, Artie? I got nothing but love and respect for you, and this, that, and the third, and blah, blah, blah. Bucks has seen you, okay? Bucks has seen you as well, because you heard Bucks say it a little while ago. Now, all of a sudden, because Velo is coming at Artie, respects to Velo. I ain't got nothing against Velo because I don't know him. Now, all of a sudden, you see somebody coming at Artie. Now, all of a sudden, you want to be up on this fucking panel telling Artie he ain't shit. He would get his ass whooped, all types of shit like that. Nigga, you being fucking fake. If you gonna be you, be you. Ain't no need to be fucking fake just so people can fuck.
I don't think he's homeless, J-Dub, but he does spend a lot of time going live outside. I think my theory is he gets too fucking loud and they're asking him to go outside because apparently there's sick people in the house probably. This is my theory. And so he gets a little animated and so they're asking him to step outside when he goes live. But yeah.
Fucking like you. Because the one thing we not gonna fucking like and the one thing we not gonna tolerate is fake ass people. That's not what the fucking Rico Squad is about. And that's why I'm telling you, you ain't no fucking Rico Squad, nigga. Because we don't fucking represent fake people.
No problem. So I'm out of the squad. And
You was never in it. I'm telling you myself, you was never in it, my nigga.
I was never in it.
You went around like an adopted child talking about, oh, I'm Rico Squad. Nigga, we never initiated you into nothing.
You were never part of it, Mikey. They were playing the whole time. I think they were fucking with him. They really was. You know what I mean? He kept going around saying he was Rico Squad, and the whole time I was like, I don't think he's part of Rico Squad. He doesn't. He was good for content, if anything. So yeah, sorry to break your heart.
I wish you the best. I wish you the best. You seem very angry. You seem
going on,
very
Gregory?
angry and agitated. And I wish you nothing but.
I don't like fake people, and you fake, my nigga.
How am I fake? How am I
You go on people's panels and you try to take over everybody's shit, nigga. You've done it to Payne. You've done it to me, nigga.
I haven't talked at all. I haven't talked at all.
My nigga, I look like Google the fucking fool to you.
No, but I think you're just angry. I'm not sure why you hate me so much because I've never showed you anything.
That's the fucking problem. I don't fucking hate you. I got love for you, but I don't like the fact that you're so fucking fake, and I'm gonna call a spade what the fuck it is.
First of all, you know what I'm saying? We don't be dissing niggas just to diss niggas, son. You heard? And you came up here to diss a nigga just to diss a nigga because you thought it was cute, my nigga. That shit not really cute.
He did it to kiss your ass. Obviously, they smelt that coming. They're like, why are you doing this? He's our friend. Already, they weren't really arguing. You know what I mean? So Mikey went up there on a kiss ass trip, and yeah, that's what he did.
Cute, dog. Yeah, we do the trolling shit all together as a family for fun. We have fun with it, but nobody getting hurt. You try to test that man pride, my nigga, for no reason, and it's not even your beef. Artie and Velo can handle their shit. We got him in here to try to air it out. We try to help him out because it's a stupid beef. Yeah. You heard? And you antagonizing. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't needed, son.
And Payne, that's a good lesson, and I agree with you.
I gotta have this. I gotta take a picture of this. Hold up. Yeah, I gotta need that.
I agree with you. I do. I think that you bring wisdom to the situation. So I thank you.
But yo, see, part of the Rico Squad is to love thy neighbor, slap thy hater. That man never did nothing to you.
I'm not being fake, Payne, but I appreciate you telling me that because sometimes people have to be, put in check. You know what I'm saying?
Well, don't thank me, thank Just, yo, because I probably wouldn't have said nothing today. You heard? But is a fact is a fact.
Now, look what he wrote about. Fuck, I forgot his name. He said he's a fucking scumbag. He's a Muslim. You injected yourself into a beef, and you said some things that you can't really take back because you in your mind you're protecting your friends, and they didn't need your help, and no point, Mike. And you do this a lot, Mike. You know what I mean? You're doing it for Jeff too. You're injecting yourself in. You're telling him there's beasts out there. There are people talking about him. There's nobody talking about him, bro. There really isn't, man. When I do cover you and Jeff on it, it's because you're there. You know what I mean? But if I do talk, I barely talk about Jeff. If anything, I barely talk about Jeff. And if I do, it's very minimal. And but I don't know why you fucking gaslighting that man for it. You do that everywhere you go, Mike. You gaslight everybody.
You know what I'm saying? That man already never disrespected you, not even a little bit. You heard? You try to test his pride. You don't do something on the internet that you wouldn't do on the block. Because we really do what we do, son. You feel me? But I don't just abuse that power or abuse any kind of authority. That man never disrespected you. He had an issue with another man. Fall back, enjoy the content, let them niggas hash it out.
Oh,
if you ain't got nothing positive to add to this shit, you know what I'm saying? Then shut the fuck up.
I appreciate you telling me that. Because, I'm learning as I go. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
it's like a teacher.
When the sister told you that. The sister told you that first. Just told you that.
A grown man has to be taught to stay in your fucking lane. Really? You're learning? You're a grown-ass man. You should know to stay in your fucking lane, bro.
That's pride. It's pride.
So lesson learned.
The sad part reality is, though, that niggas is using this application, weaponizing it to hurt other people because they couldn't do it in real life. So come here to chill, express your true self, but don't come here to front like you something you not. I bet you $1 to a donut, Mike, and this ain't no disrespect to you, but I bet you $1 to a donut right now. You wouldn't go to Artie Block and try to play that nigga any type of way.
No.
So why would you try to play that nigga here?
No problem.
Yeah. That niggas want to weaponize this shit, talking shit about people. That shit disgusting. I told Velo, hold on, son. I'm not even trying to hear what you got to say, man. With all due respect, I'm talking to the people now. I told Velo and Artie to pull up to try to hash it out. They can't hash it out. I stepped off. You heard?
That's a great observation, Flaky. Yeah, with the woman, he wants to have a back and forth with the woman because eventually he's gonna call her a bitch and go down that road because that's what Mikey does to the women. With the guys, especially Lan Payne, he backs down. He's not saying much. You know what I mean? And when he starts to say something, Lan Payne shuts him down. But obviously, if it would have been with Jess, he probably would have wound up calling her a bitch or something.
Them two as grown ass men, they make their own decisions. I ain't here to hold nobody's hand. You heard? But I'm not going to sit here put fuel to the fire. If I'm gonna put fuel to the fire, I'm burning everything down. Don't even really pop, and you got the nerve to Try to weaponize this. Oh shit, you living your thug dreams now. I got a camera phone. I got a computer. Now you a super thug, nigga. Take that fucking bitch ass cape off because it's a bath curtain, nigga. And I don't believe you. You know what I'm saying?
Like Kane just said, this shit may be YouTube, but it's a small world. And if you was to ever cross paths with Artie, that nigga's gonna remember everything that you said to him, and that nigga's gonna knock your freaking dome off your damn shoulders. Okay? You gotta understand.
Jess, hold on, hold on. He wouldn't do shit to me. He wouldn't do shit to me.
Anyway, sometimes fucking closed ears don't fucking take no type of fucking knowledge. So
You like a roach that don't go away, bro. You keep talking like you's a clown, bro.
It's John. Yeah.
I feel a premonition. That girl's gonna make me.
You see what they said about Mike Cerrone? You see what they said about Mike Cerrone?
Let me see. Combat woman. That pan white sector wants to take Mike. Like we don't want him. he was meant to be a Rico Squad forever.
They said you gotta take him back. Get a Rico.
Damn. He was rejected.
Yo, who said that? Who said that? Combat want back. The white sector wants you to take Mike back, you heard? Nah, Mike, you did bad. Mike Cerrone did bad. God bless him. I'm not going to burn him too heavy. He made a Nigerian joke, B. Like, we not black over here. I didn't like that shit. You heard? AP plus 1 team. What up?
I don't fuck with the Negroes.
Hold on. First, he broke a rule. Nobody allowed in my life to come over here and try to play my nigga Mac Mean. I don't care how that sounds to y'all niggas. Nobody allowed to do that. If anybody going to beef with Mac Mean, it's going to be Larry Payne. You going to make me mad.
Who did what to me? What I do?
Nah, one time, remember that nigga tried to joke with you with some shit. I ain't like that shit neither.
Who that? Mike Cerrone?
Yeah.
I don't remember his face.
That's funny.
Yo, the nigga that looked like Ernest P. Warren. You heard?
Yeah.
That be coming up in my StreamYard sometime. I got love for some, but he tried you one time.
Oh,
then you tried Artie. Hold on.
I'm sure Mike's trapper keeper when Joe does come back, I guess. Yeah, he's gonna go up there and talk all this shit. I could already see it in my head. You know what I mean? So I'm waiting for that moment because it's so predictable, right? Because he's gonna be the first one in line talking shit. Have his notes, get your notes together, Mikey. You know what I mean? He's gonna lie. He's gonna add on to a lot of shit, obviously. So we know what to expect.
We're not gonna be trying Artie, not around me. You heard? Nah. I don't give a fuck who don't like Artie. I fucks with Artie, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
What up?
Yo, Pound Town is hilarious, though. That's 10 toes down, son. You heard?
Sean P, what up, B?
Yo, SP, what up, B? Yo, SP, all niggas weirdos. Yo, Combat said we tried to warn you, but you worked it out in the end. I'm not trying to diss the nigga, Combat, but he did bad. Come on, son.
You think when Diddy fucked him, did he say take that?
No, he said toma.
Toma. Crazy. Toma go crazy.
Now, I would rewind and find out what the Nigerian joke was about that Mikey said. Obviously, he's out of pocket. You shouldn't be saying jokes like that anyway, Mikey. Yeah. Keep that for you and your friends and your family members. You know what I mean? You don't do that on social media, especially, you know what I mean?
Toma.
Novatsky. You heard? Horrible. Horrible. Horrible.
I think he made his face like this when he...
When it was over, he said, it's a ruddy study, my luddy. You heard? Soon as it was over.
Hey, B, what's your question?
Let me see if Mikey comes. I don't know if Mikey does. He
got Pattis Toto. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if he comes up. Let me see. Oh, she's going to the Jewish gangs. Okay, I see what you're doing. Hamaka Squad. That's funny. The Hamaka Squad coming out. All right, great video.
Oh, that is the real Mike.
Yep, it is.
All right.
What's up, Mike?
Dave.
We're
Hey,
not.
what's up, man? Dave, I have to.
That's not the one I want. Okay.
Hey.
Let's go back to this.
Hola, Mike. How's it going?
Hello there.
Oh, there you go. He just said, I asked you a question. You didn't answer the question, which opens the door for you to talk a lot more, Mike. Go ahead. It's your turn to talk now. Answer his question.
What's the question? What?
So I think, let me see. Did I? All right, is this the one I skipped? I think this is the one I skipped. I'm not sure. Let me check again. All right. This.
Oh,
sorry,
you're good. They can use it. One of the biggest places that cloud seeds the heaviest is Dubai.
Oh, shut the
Dubai.
fuck up with the cloud seeding. Jesus.
Heart disease.
No. Disease does not end with a G.
All right. Right there. All right. Now we go.
You're so fucking dumb. I said you're okay with pedos. Can you listen when I speak?
I'm
like,
not
I know
okay
it's
with
hard for you, you fucking dumb drunk. Yes, but you are, because you sat there and you were perfectly
This is a long.
fine
This is a
with
long
it.
clip.
You thought
It's
he was a great
almost
dude
an
backstage
hour and
on
13. So I want to skip to a couple of spots. Let me see.
These guys are smoking massive amounts of weed, doing
Oh,
pills,
that's
driving
nasty.
around, and that's illegal. But they're making fun
Oh,
of
Jesus.
us for sitting at
That's
home
that's
and
so
having
bad.
something that's legal, alcohol. It's
This,
legal.
let's think about this, man. This is a grown ass man. Look at his, look at his facial expression. It's almost sad. You know what I mean? Fuck. That man needs help. Look at the hat. Look at the. He's just all over the place.
Yeah. But all I'm trying to say is this.
Pretty
I'm not-
nasty.
I
Oh,
know,
Mikey.
like,
Oh,
but
why,
the
Mike?
other night on Kane's, he let them just berate me and talk all this stupid shit. And I don't need anyone a white knight for me. But if you're going to invite me on your panel, you should dictate what's
I
right.
forgot about the Rico Squad stuff.
And,
That was
so
hilarious.
that channel will not get any more of my content. But I'm like,
What's up,
if
Carson?
you notice, I'm cool with Dave. Dave's cool with me. I'm cool with that. Me and Dumper,
He was right.
Dumper just like, we're like, look, we'll just chill. You talk about me, I'll talk about you. Like, there's nothing like, there's no drama there. And they just keep making fun of him, make fun. And I go to Bananas. And they were making fun of me for going to Bananas. Bananas a friend of mine. Like, I don't have anything against him. Whatever he did. All right. So Dave, let me enlighten you. So basically the Nephilim, they were real. And the whole
I believe all that. Have you ever watched the movie Noah?
I do.
This is the
What the Nephilim?
No, I'm sorry.
What
I'm
the
not
fuck are they
touching
talking
the
about?
premise is that-
Hold up. Mysterious beings, human beings. Okay.
They were descendants of fallen angels. That's the premise. That they were this is fallen angels. And they basically integrated with some humans. And they had these giants, 8-9 feet tall. These giants.
Yeah.
And they found the bones and they suppressed them.
Yeah.
They try to hide this information. These are
Oh,
real
jeez. What a
beings
crock of
that walk
shit.
the earth. They are.
Stop, man. What's up, Mike?
What's up? What's up?
I'm sitting over here dealing with these trolls.
Yeah, they're gonna come around. And there's a couple fake Santanites.
Santanites.
But,
He's changing people. I thought I had a speech impediment. Mikey, you were worse than me.
yeah, it's funny because like they get so
That's right.
high.
Oh, pre-flood.
or they
Okay,
get
I
so
got
high
you,
or
Blakey.
drunk
Thank
they
you.
can't spell.
I was a little
They talk
confused.
about-
We can tell that Cheesehead never made it past kindergarten. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm actually a college graduate. I actually have a career. I don't know what he's talking about. Yeah. He's
Having to remind people that you're educated, that you have a 151 IQ, that you're a college graduate, it's not going to help you. It doesn't help you, bro. We've all figured you out pretty much. You know what I mean? Except for a few, I guess. You have a few friends out there. But, yeah.
Yeah, he's severely mentally challenged. So he rambles and
I've never
rambles.
watched it, but I've only heard.
Yeah. He just rambles on about nonsense. Yeah. He doesn't have any kind of diction or any kind of like leading into a conversation. It's just random nonsense. No doubt. No doubt.
If they
I
say
agree.
something about somebody's family member or
Yeah.
something, then yeah, I'll knock them out.
It's funny. It's like
You
they
walk
talk
around
about I'm broke.
Yeah, but yeah, I get it, Mr. B. I don't believe that college graduate part, unless it's one of the colleges where everyone graduates. Okay, I got you.
Broke, and I own
Yeah.
two.
Fighters are
I own two
hoping not to grow
properties.
into it with a brown
I own two properties. I have cars. Fucking
Agmatic.
grumpy stunk is like, Mike don't have no BMW.
Hey, speaking of, any updates on Grumpy Dunk? Anybody? Shout out to Grumpy Drunk, man. I haven't seen him in a while. I hope he's doing okay. You know what I mean? So, I haven't seen him in a bit. If anybody has any updates, you let me know, okay? All right.
W. My 328 IL is right out corner. You right out corner.
You went to Grumpy Dump.
You hear me out real quick. Grumpy Drunk has a serious fixation on me. Like he literally hones in. He puts in his little you can put the thing on the bottom. I'll kick your tail for him. Dude, in a physical altercation,
What the fuck?
he would not be alive anymore. He claims
Arcachin. Okay.
he claims he doesn't drink anymore, but I know he's hammered. I can tell just by his mannerisms and stuff like that he's hammered. And the thing is that unfortunately, if you met me not you guys, if he met me in person, he'd piss his pants.
Oh, but that's everybody. That's everybody. He says that's everybody. If you see me in real life, you're gonna piss your pants. You're gonna shit your pants. Yeah. He says that's everybody.
Let me ask you a question. Do I seem drunk at all? Do I seem intoxicated?
No, fuck no.
Not at all. I'm an alcoholic, right? Yeah. Do I seem drunk? No. Yeah. So I'll give him a pass. But Vic, I hope you're
Clarence,
the best, man. I hope you're the best. But when you talk, it's literally the most boring thing I've ever heard in my life. So let me address Sam Samsonites. People do love me. My family loves me, and I'm not broke. But he knows how to navigate through a conversation. Rudy's just like, I'm going to Alaska. My dream catcher. It's just like it's this. It's like Jesus. It's like he's like a mongoloid. You like a mongoloid? I don't want to say the R word. People are mentally R worded. But it just
You say it any other fucking time. What did you want to say?
It's really slow. So it's all good. I mean, it is what it is. But they can say what they want to say. They can say, but they're too pussy to come up on panel because
she talks shit about
because they're pussies. Yeah. It's Nick Volt. It's Liliana. It's Cheesehead. It's Fat Jake. It's all these pussies that will never come up on panel and talk to you in person. So they'll hide behind sock accounts and do shit. It's also Amanda Erickson, which I have her real name. She likes to die.
What the fuck? Ho! Amanda Erickson is Amanda Erickson. What the fuck are you talking about? Ah, shit. Dude, what the fuck are you talking about? That's her name. What you mean you know her real name? Amanda Erickson is Amanda Erickson.
That's what she does. So, I mean, like I said, I can turn it around. I can dox the fuck out of these people if they want me to. I've doxed Nick Volt before. And I'm going to get doxed.
We know about that.
Can you get rid of Sam? Can you get rid of Sam, please? Would you do me a favor? Would you block Yum, please? Ban that Larry. Get this out of here now. I don't do that. But none of this shit bothers me.
It doesn't bother you. You just telling the channel owner to ban this person. Take that comment down. No, it doesn't bother you at all. No.
Fucking peepees from behind. I mean, there's no reason to have that in the chat. There's no reason to have that there. People make demands on channels, and then they become the enemy. And if they saw me in person, they'd shit their pants. That's my genre. But it's just like
the genre. Right? The genre.
It's all good. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And then they're making me be fat, making me be over. Dude, I'm actually in really good shape. Then they were saying that they saw pictures of my knee. She said, saying my knee's all fucked up and it's all crusty and swollen. Dude, my knees are not swollen. I don't know what they're talking about. Your knee was all swollen and crusty and all scarred up. No, it's not. What are you talking about? It's not true. And then I took a pain pill about a month ago because I had my knee scoped, where they go and they remove arthritis. They scope it. They just remove some of the arthritis. And they gave me a pill, and I took a pill. He's a pillhead.
No, hold up. Didn't he say he took a heart pill and then he took something? I don't fucking know. It's hard to really catch up with Mikey. But that story has changed. He didn't say anything about his knee getting scoped and then he took a pill. I thought he said something about taking a heart pill. What the fuck?
But they're
my
heroin.
question is, what does it matter? What does it matter whether your knees are all scruffed up and?
It was heart medication, exactly, right?
It's not true. It's not.
It has nothing to do with anything that we talk about on YouTube. It's just
right. But I'll tell you what matters. I'll tell you what matters. So I took a pain pill because I had a minor surgery.
Hey, you can still hear me, can't you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. I'm sorry. I was just checking. I'm sorry, Mike. Go ahead.
No, it's okay.
You guys,
so when I go out and about,
I'm sorry. Anybody that spits on their own fucking floor, just, grab a tissue or doesn't go to the bathroom real quick or something, you just fucking randomly just spit on the floor, like, fuck it. I imagine how the floor looks like. You know what I mean? I don't care how drunk you are. You gotta be sloshed. Just spit on your floor like, yeah, God, I just don't know how to. I just can't comprehend.
I always carry something on my side, and I usually carry a pair of cuffs. I carry a pair of cuffs, and which is legal. And I don't always carry mace, pepper spray or mace. Mace is OC gas. It's different than pepper spray. Pepper spray is like for novices. OC gas will really fuck you up. Like, it'll really jack you up. You hit somebody with pepper gel, they're gone. Because the more they rub.
Be careful how much you carry of that type of stuff, because if you ever get pulled over and they find that stuff, they can get you for incriminating or not incriminating,
intimidating an officer.
No, I still
imitating an officer.
Yeah, but I still have. You're fine. I'm grandfather. I still have my.
I think I'm looking for a clip where Mikey is saying that when he got locked up, he wasn't drunk. It wasn't drunk and drive. It was a hit and run for sure. But he was kind of glossing over like it was nothing. Listen, if you hit, and I'm gonna hold back and say I'm not sure if he was drunk or not. I'm not sure, so I'm not gonna put that on him. But if you hit and run, there's nothing good about that. That means you hit somebody and you fucking ran, okay? And if it didn't count, it wouldn't be on your fucking record. So they didn't expunge it. That doesn't go away. Yeah, I mean, that means you hit somebody and you ran. They had to find you and hold you accountable. So stop capping with the fucking hit and run and that he was falsely charged or some shit. I think he said it on Sewage Days or something. That he was falsely charged or some shit. That's bullshit. If it's on your record, it's on your record. There's no taking it away. So stop it.
My certifications are still valid. So yeah, so I'm allowed by law to carry that. I'm allowed to. Conservative peace license, I can still carry it. And when I work for the government, I'm a contractor, and we carry that in work. I'm not going to get too much into it, but we carry those things.
You don't need to. You don't need.
No, yeah, exactly. Don't go that deep.
Yeah, break out the cuffs, man.
Yeah.
Show them your cuffs.
But it's cool because when you work for the Department of Defense, you can carry these things and stuff like that. But it is what it is.
Pause, Mr. B. Pause. Oh, you mean me? Pause. I don't know what you mean. I must have said something funny, I guess. Yeah. No, you didn't notice? Yeah. Did you notice he just said? Yes, I just heard that. Conservator of the peace. So does that mean that's what he is now? That's what is he alluding that that's what he is, or he's been that the whole time? So a conservator of the peace is far from it's doesn't really carry a firearm or anything like that, or doesn't have police powers. Am I correct on to say that? He's a special conservator of the peace, which is only 44 hours in training. Yeah, that's yeah. I think a meter maid has more powers than that. You know what I mean? So that's not much. So 44 hours of training. Yeah, that's not much. Some do carry firearms. A little bit of additional training. That's what we think he was. I see what you're saying. Yeah, it makes sense. Well, yeah, he's so many things at once. You know what I mean? He should be a cop, this, that, the Navy, all this bullshit. So yeah, that's a good call. The conservative of the peace, a 44-hour training, huh? So that means anybody can be pretty much, if you can pass a test. Yeah, that's pretty. That's a 2-day training, folks. Okay.
I know about working for the government and whatnot. My mom used to work for grain elevators, and that was a government job.
Yeah, that was your mom, Dave. Yeah, by the way, that's your mom.
You take the DOT test, which is the physical test. You have to go through the counts. You have to go all through these. You have to go through the FBI checks. Everything is copacetic. But no, it's one of those things. You know, yeah.
All right.
And the people are, oh, Mike. The people said in the earlier, oh, Mike's drunk 90% of the time. No, I'm not. I drink maybe once or twice a week. That's it.
Oh, but hold up. You said you haven't drunk for 6 months, man. Come on, make up your fucking mind. Point at a lie and stick to it. How about that?
Like, I don't know where this is coming from. Yeah.
Speaking of Mike.
Let me.
They often have trouble with a defined.
It's a long clip, guys.
Concept.
Sure. No, that's okay. So, Lindsay, there was massive trauma. Massive.
I don't think I remember seeing some of this. Let's start here. We got half hour to play with.
I just chocolate was the best, you know. And we would do the high the high Keiko chocolate, like the dark chocolate. It's really good for you. It's the Keiko, the high, like the 80% Keiko. Yeah.
Remember they had Nestle's Quick. They had that powdered Quick that you could put in milk.
Do you remember
the chocolate and the strawberry with the rabbit?
Let me tell you. For special occasions, we'd go to Shogun Steakhouse, which is a Japanese steakhouse where you have to sit on the floor.
Oh, the teppanyaki.
Hey, what's going on, Eddie? Good to see you, bro.
The cooks are like really funny and they're fun.
Shout out to Eddie.
They do the flaming volcano and.
Hey, J-Dub, if you don't know Eddie.
Jeff, I've been there 15-something times. It's the truth.
Go subscribe to Eddie. I'm gonna drop the link.
Do without.
And I don't think my DiGiorno's pizza inspired much fantasy.
There you go.
I have so
Shout out
much.
to Eddie.
I have that like every other day.
Are you ready?
Ready for what?
The turkey.
Oh, hang on. Let's
What's he gonna do? What's he gonna blow up?
Real Thanksgiving content.
Oh, what the hell is that? Oh.
Ready?
I see a little bit. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better now.
It looks like a dead cat. I don't know. That doesn't look edible. I don't know.
Do you have to carve it and everything? It looks burnt.
No, it's not burnt. It's just crispy on the outside.
Now, Mr. V, he's busy. It's okay.
No.
If I go live Sunday, he'll be back. Obviously, yeah. Sunday, yeah. I probably can make it Sunday. We finish off watching some of these videos.
It's actually really me. Chuck, if you met me in real life, I am the strongest energy you've ever met. People come in front of me. It's very
people
fun.
that call themselves alphas are not alphas.
It's an energy. It's an energy you give off. People want to be around you. People want to know where's he going? What's he talking about now? What's going on?
Oh, it's not because you're a fucking alpha. Don't be spreading that fucking bullshit, bro. Yeah, we follow you. If anything, is because you say nonsense, and nonsense sells. And yes, absolutely, because of the garbage you say. Yes, not because you're alpha.
Because you're pulling them in. It's like you're fishing. It's like you're on a boat and you're reeling them in. That's exactly
You're not that important, Mike. None of us are.
I'm not, Chuck. They don't make dozens of channels about me, Chuck.
Dozens of channels. He's been saying that lately. He's been telling people that there's like 5-6 channels going off 24 hours just covering his shit. I think I go live maybe once a week, maybe twice. I don't think anybody else is covering Mike the way the way I do anyway. So I don't know how many channels are. Am I missing something, Flaky or Mr. Beat somebody? Because I don't think there's a lot of channels covering them.
Because you put your foot in your mouth all the time.
No, Chuck, because they're enamored and obsessed.
I'm trying to move on to another topic besides the trolls.
Okay.
So that's not going to happen.
Okay, yeah, that's all right. Chuck, you're not going to rope me in, but it's a cool. We're going to have a good
Well,
time.
you were doing it before Chuck.
Or it starts with some kind of abuse or trauma where people often, I'm not saying you had some, I'm just saying that they often have trouble with a defined self-concept.
Sure. No, that's okay. So, Lindsay, there was massive trauma. Massive. And it's funny because I've raised 5 children. I'm 50 years old, and they have the best life ever. They're all excellent. I love them to this day. I talk to them every single day. So I turned pain on me to love for them. In other words, I flipped it. I didn't perpetuate.
Now, I don't want to get deep with Mike. I think, as we all know, Mike projects a lot. And when he talks about his children, I think that's a sincere love. I think that's a fatherly love, which we all have. Anybody that's a parent loves his child unconditionally. You know what I mean? But when he adds that he talks to him every day, I think there's something askew there. I think he's I think that's not true. I don't think he has a lot of communication with his people. If I had to guess, because he talks about it so much. Somebody that talks to their kids every day and loves it doesn't say it every fucking time. That's something precious that you keep to yourself that nobody needs to know about. You know what I mean? Why would you want to say that much? You know what I mean? You could just say you love your children and just move on. You don't got to get details like that. So and I'm not a counselor. I don't have any type of education in psychology or anything like that. But I've seen it time and time again. He repeats the same thing. I talk to him dozens and dozens of times a day, and this and that and the other. So I don't know.
The pain.
But you didn't have to do that. You didn't. I mean, the fact that you didn't perpetuate it is excellent. But the fact that you went back on yourself and punished yourself and took the pain that you were used to, where did that happen?
Punishing myself. I just never had a proper upbringing.
I don't think. Me. That's what I think too.
I've been a police officer. I mean, I've done all kinds of things in my life, and I've been functional. I've helped other people. Had a big family. But the thing is that I never really got to know who I am, and maybe I'm not meant to know who. Maybe if I dig in too deep, it might be too traumatizing. I don't know. All I know is this. I'm doing good right now. I'm doing good on autopilot. I'm doing fine. I'm great. My kids are great. I'm great. Unfortunately, I did, divorce a while back. It was because I was a little bit too stressed out. Other than it,
Now, look at that statement alone. I'm divorced because I was stressed out. That makes no sense. Obviously, there's a lot missing there.
What positive energy is when you come into a room, everyone turns their head and looks at you.
Oh yeah, we're gonna end it with this one. Watch this.
I don't know where that happens.
Yeah. Well, it happens with me. But what I'm trying to say is,
their heads turn. But
Mikey has in his head that when he walks into any type of room, I guess I don't know wherever he goes, even at the that's what happens at the Dollar Tree. I guess all the heads turn because Mikey just fucking walked in the door. Is it the smell of orangutan? Is it I don't know. Is it the alpha in Mikey that makes the heads turn? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know which direction they're turning in.
You're there to engage. You're there to engage everybody.
He's on autopilot.
Life better, happiness, but not be fake, not be phony, not be taken advantage of. But you want to come in to any situation and better your life and better their life in a positive way. Now we can go deeper into this, but all I can tell you is I have a gift where I can come into a situation. I can either disrupt the room, or I can make the room laugh. Or I can carry a conversation, but it's up to you how you want to carry that energy. And
but how can you help other people in the room get some of that room for themselves too?
There you go. That's a good question. That's a fair question.
Sure. But what it's called, yeah, it's called push and pull. So it's
What?
But you do way more pushing than you do.
Nobody wants to do any type of pushing and pulling with you, mate. That's a problem. That's the biggest problem. Don't push it. Nobody pull.
Pulling.
Hold on.
You doing it now.
I'd like to talk to Mike about that. What do you think about that, Mike?
I'm very good at rebuttal. Like, in other words, wrapping something up and kind of like assessing what happened.
So, and then
like
Blind.
Jeff.
Go ahead.
Jeff,
And also, Flow State's in the back, and I want to hear from him as well, but
Yeah?
I'm not having him and Mike on at the same time. So, Mike, can I drop you down and bring him on?
That lack of self-awareness, I've never seen it quite like Mike. You know what I mean? When people say, "Oh, that person lacks," doesn't know how to read the room, like Fakey Dicky saying in the chat. Yes, that's what Mikey is. Doesn't know how to read the room. He comes in just spouting shit. Sometimes I do watch Jeff, and I glance in, and they could be talking about something, and all of a sudden the conversation becomes about Mikey, and and that kind of it ruins the mood for people. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be. Here comes Mikey. It's Mikey time. You know what I mean? So, yeah, read the room, Mikey. Learn.
Do that, but okay.
Because you and him cannot be on the panel at the same time. That's been demonstrated plenty of times, and I don't want to argue about it.
What?
On our show, can we do both Mike and Flow State?
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, then you know what? Then I'm out. Guys. I'm out.
Okay.
All right, Mike.
Let's go.
I appreciate it.
I'm not picking sides. I can stay.
Okay. Bye.
This is history. This is history.
All right, Flo. What do you have? What are your thoughts?
We'll deal with it later.
We see a lot of that because I live right by Oceana Naval Military Base, where it's all the F-18s and stuff like F-35s, and we see a lot of
egocentric.
We do.
Dude, there's been so many weird things in this.
From where they went around the dark side of the moon, and they said they were terrified. They found structures and bases and everything.
Yeah, they said there was shit.
I think Mikey in his life, even on here, he's if I have to really simplify it, he's a control freak. He has to have everything under his control, his way, his narrative, his stories, his life, everything has to be about him all the time. And that's who wants to have a conversation on a daily basis with somebody like that, because there's no room for you. It's always about him.
Just watching them and stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't get like there was other videos too where
I'm going to tell you guys something, and this is going to sound crazy, and people are going to say that I'm lying and stuff like that. And I know somebody personally who works for the DIA.
Oh, here we go.
Defense Intelligence Agency, and they handle all the UFO stuff. Okay, and UFOs are real. This is a real thing.
I know they are.
This is real. I mean, there are extraterrestrials out there, and that's what they handle. The DIA. You can Google it. You can look it up. Defense Intelligence Agency. And then they morphed into Space Force.
Mikey knows a lot about the aliens. Two actually live on his chest 24/7. So that's how Mikey knows about aliens. Yeah, just look at his chest. That's what he has on his chest.
And dude, this stuff is real. It's real. It's
Mike,
not fake.
I've been on Wright-Patterson Air Force
Mikey has been invaded.
Base before, like that.
I think the most,
they look like boobs.
Dangerous movie
They're actually
in our
aliens.
lifetime was Prometheus. The movie Prometheus shows that our creators.
It's a movie, Mike. It's a movie.
Seeded human beings. That's the premise. In other words, we were hominids. We were just little animals, and then we became like them.
That is a thing.
Listen, speak for your fucking self, man. All right? I don't think I'm a fucking alien. No.
Like, you cannot look upon it or whatever.
Well, the thing is that the Ark of the Covenant is a nuclear reactor. It's a nuclear device.
Like the size of a battery, like a car battery.
It's a nuclear device, and
it could probably power the whole Earth, honestly.
I can tell you, I've seen an aurora. You know what an aurora is?
Aurora Borealis.
That's
the
aurora.
Magnetic sphere.
The defense did not turn.
And it spins. It spins into a hole.
There you go.
It's gone. And
I
it
seen
wasn't
one. I seen one where it burst out like a magnetic little looking thing, but in the air, like it looked.
it went whoop whoop whoop, and it was
Yeah.
gone. And it wasn't just me.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Flaky Jake, if anything, I've been to Catholic church and all that. They don't give you much room to fit the narrative of aliens. You know what I mean? Obviously, they don't. The church doesn't really recognize aliens. So, Mikey's so into aliens, but yes, he talks a lot about Christianity. I don't know what Mikey believes. You know what I mean? I like to keep my mind open to things. You know what I mean? There's a possibility, but yeah, you know what I mean. So, but yeah.
My son was there, and my son was 20 at the time. Wasn't like a child. He's like,
Yeah.
Dad, what the F was that? And I'm like, yo, like, we're just like, what is, it's like, and it was over the military base. So
I think I might have one on my channel because I did save one. Keep us distracted for some reason.
Hey, Banana, I'm gonna drop, man. If you're gonna
Alright.
allow that kind of stuff in your chat, talking about my son and my wife having sex together, I'm good.
Oh, yeah?
Man. I don't need to be back on your channel again, dude.
All right. Well, have a good night, Mike.
Is that cool with you?
I appreciate you, Mike. Have a good night.
See, all right, that's a pretty nasty troll, right? That's a pretty nasty comment. Now, Banana's not gonna fucking, and this was back in 24, so in December. So Banana's not gonna do anything about it. So why didn't you just buck the fuck up if you want to stay up on panel, right? Instead of reading it out, because it's pretty gross, right? Why would you want to read that out? You know what I mean? Why don't you just take that on the chin? Because you say a lot of shit, and a lot of people take it on the chin. I don't take anything you say about me personal, Mike. I'll laugh at what you say about me. I honestly, it's a belly laugh. You make me laugh because I know where it's coming from. I figured you the fuck out, if anything. You know what I mean? So, well, why would you want to say that out loud? That's my point. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Is that cool with you?
I appreciate you showing up, Mike. I don't know what happened.
Let me ask you a question. Is that cool with you?
What?
About my son?
Okay, who said it, Mike? Just tell me. I'll get rid of him. Who said it? Come on.
Not a problem. I'll tell you. Because that's just
Who's that? Well, okay. Is it Joey Waddles? Because Joey Waddles is outlined. Is it Joey Waddles?
Let's see. You got.
I'm banning Joey Waddles first of all.
Was
it Joey Waddles?
Yeah, and
okay,
I know who that is.
Well, Samsonite's not doing nothing, is he? What do you say? Samsonite, are you doing things?
Yeah. But but I'm saying all I'm trying to say is talking about someone's son and their mother with relations. That's not funny, dude. That's not edgy. That's not cool.
But you make it worse by repeating it over and over. That's what you did it on Suicide Jay the other day. You got into the argument. Listen, I'm with you when you go after that fucking disgusting Thumper. But what you fucking kept saying over and over in such a fucking disgusting way, nobody can watch that. Nobody can watch that. It's unwatchable, bro. You say it so many times what Thumper did in such a way, so graphic way, it was unnecessary. You know what I mean? Yes, Thumper's a disgusting human being. We all know that. But why did you have to, or when the M word was said at Tommy's, was it? Why did you have to say it 37 times after that? I just don't get you. You know what I mean? I know what you're trying to do, but I just don't get that. I don't understand that. You win the battle if you just, you win that argument. To me, you and Thumper were discussing that day. How about that? Because you kept saying it over and over in detail. You know what I mean? It was unnecessary, Mike. You know what I mean? Thumper's already disgusting. You didn't have to add your 2 cents. And that's my point of view anyway. That's my opinion.
It's just disgusting. It's disgusting.
It's getting your goat. He's trolling the shit out of you, Mike. He's trolling the shit out of you, Mike. Damn.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
It's a disgusting thing.
It's disgustingly trolling you. Yeah, he's trolling the shit out of you, Mike.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Eric Lawless says, I have sex with Leggy's wife. She loves beef.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. You done? Are you complaining? I already blocked you. Are you done complaining?
It's just It's just,
Okay,
I'm not
well
playing it.
then stop then. Okay, let's go back to aliens, please.
Yeah, I
I
was
blocked
watching- I was
the
watching the
I
show.
did it. I did it.
All right.
Come on,
Or is there
Eric.
Let's save the rest for the Mikey stuff. I wanna play the Chisels of Donis before I go. It'll be the last one. I'll save some for Sunday for sure for me and Vic Ferrari to cover. Well, I have 2 videos that I haven't covered yet, but let's finish this one so that way we can end the show. This one's pretty fun. Yeah, I think this is fun anyway. I'm gonna drop the link too. Let me see.
Like an app getting ready to get deleted. He was not prepared to be slapped like this. Mans is the epitome of this meme, because his face literally didn't look like he was afraid, but the back of his head was twerking. That dude part of the Aryan Brotherhood? Not for long. Damn, Man's throwing up the W for white power, but Tommy Oliver never gave you the suit. What are you counting for, ref? That man's drawing his final breath. Do you want to die? I don't want to die. Buddy slapped the earwax out that man. Look at the hips of Buddy in the Blue. Peep the torque. Homie had.
If you guys like the UFC, this is owned by Dana White. I think his name is right, Dana White. So he started this whole slap thing. It's taking hold. It's actually pretty big. Yeah. So I'll drop the link if you guys are interested. This is not actually the channel for that, but you can through the links and stuff you can get to this channel. You could actually just look up, just put up UFC slap, and it should show up if you're interested in this stuff.
More momentum than Mussolini rising to power in Italy. Homie got concussed so fast he tried to do.
I've watched some of it, Pop Fry for sure. Where Asian chick got him so hard, she turned into. Yeah, I just like the way Chisel Adonis describes these fucking slaps. I can actually pull this and without anybody reacting to it, but I kind of like the way he does it. So, yeah.
The dirty wine, despite the fact he ain't got no hair. Had him looking like Willow Smith performing I Whip My Hair Back and Forth after she went bald. Look how fast the rigor mortis activated. Had that man looking like a toy skateboard that used to come in McDonald's kids.
You know what? A slap can take you out. Now, obviously, you can't move. You have to stand still. That slap in real life is not that effective if you can actually see it coming. But you have to actually take the slap. To me, I don't know. I couldn't stand there and let another man slap me like that into oblivion like that. It's pretty. You can see it actually knocks you the fuck out. So it's like, yeah, it's a pretty brutal sport. I'd rather fight a UFC fight than take a slap.
Meals, elite abdominal workout. Who needs Pilates? Summer body loading, shirtless vacations only. I still can't get over the fact the referee thought it was a good idea to count. Look at this man on the ground with the West Side pointing downwards. Onlookers might activate Monster Reborn to revive Nipsey Hussle to correct the hand placement. Brock Lesnar got a cousin in Power Slap?
I guess not.
Jesus Christ, backpedaling like Jalen Ramsey. Buddy tried to sit up like The Undertaker, but bought his move set from Temu. His left leg ain't working. Homie got slapped so hard his pants started sagging. I've never been hit so hard I'm nearly coming out my underwear. Look at this man's face, looking like he got a rash on the set of the movie Holes. Forget
all I'm saying, I hope these people are getting paid enough to listen. This is pretty fucking bad. Not bad in a bad way, but whew, I'm telling you, man. These are 250, 300-pound men just whooping away at your fucking face. You know what I mean? You can't not move. If you flinch, they got to start over. So you got to stay still. So imagine that.
The close-up, his cheekbone nearly exploded. Face turned purple so fast you would have thought he was a descendant of Tinky Winky. This must have been taped during Black History Month. The Negro ain't even try to hold this man up.
Good job, my brother. We rocking with you.
Look at the slapper's face, like a divorce lawyer when they discover your offshore account.
Fatality.
Slap that man harder than Dana White slapped his wife.
Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
Alright, so boom, with the spring on the horizon.
Alright, that's actually Chisel Adonis, by the way. One of my favorite channels of all time. I've been watching this man since, I think since I started YouTube, to tell you the truth. So let's watch a little bit more, and I'll end the show.
position. Got him doing sleep tutorials at Mattress Firm. Peep the eyes, buddy staring at his soul. Man's got back on his feet, but his body was stuck on NASCAR mode. Kept going to the left.
You're done.
You know how fast you gotta be swinging your arm for the chalk to make it to your opponent's face before your hand does? Buddy had expedited shipping on this slap. It's really fascinating. After everybody gets knocked out by way of a slap, they legs is the first thing to go. Who knew a knockout could make you feel what it's like to be a diabetic?
The nigga swung his body to the side.
Look at his hands. After they pulled that out of his grasp, his thumbs no longer knew how to operate. He should have known he was gonna lose from the start. Look at his opponent's face. Man's never blinked, never broke eye contact. He hated that man. He would have followed him to the ground if he could.
Oh! Somebody! Oh! He needs some milk!
Finish him.
Look how fast he hit the ground. Almost broke his neck with that slap. Don't stand up, brother. Stay down. I do what I want. I'm fine.
Are you sure about that? You're done.
So that's my favorite, one of my favorite channels. Chisel Adonis, people. I want to check something before I go. If I missed something. Let me see what this is.
You in the braids. That's my girl.
Oh, no, that can wait till Sunday. All right. But like I said, I want to thank J-Dub is in the building. Good to see J-Dub. Mr. B, Flaky Jake, Queen, namaste, namaste, Queen. Good to see you. Good to see everybody. Thank you for stopping by. Obviously, Vic was missing because he actually had something to do. But like I said, I'm going to try and make it Sunday. Why not? So I cut it kind of short to just check it out. I think I missed one of the. I gotta go back to either Probies or. Well, I'll get with my sources. But I think I missed a video. I think I really did. One of the new videos anyway. But I know Probie made one. Senior Citizen Sal, and I want to say Wombat probably made one too, but I'm not sure. But thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for stopping by. Pop Fry, thank you so much. Samsonite was here. Everybody that stopped by, I really appreciate the love and support. Obviously, stop by, just listen to my nonsense for a little while. I appreciate it, I really do. So hit the like button for Angel Newfound Life Reacts, and I'll see you Sunday, peeps. All right, peace. You read my mind, Mr. B. That's actually what I'm going to do. I'm going to rewind and see if there's a clip to be made there or something. But have a great weekend, everybody. Be safe, guys. All right? Peace, love, Angel, Newfound Life Reacts. Bye.